Yours. Roski.
Sure. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Very
Omega
firepower heavy.
Omega has gone for Cleveland, Gneisenau, and Gadajmada. So the DD
Yep.
is a straight off equal thing. The Cleveland versus the Shores, well, the Cleveland's going to win that, and it's going to have the radar, so it's got the longer range detection. But Gneisenau versus Encal, okay, you have a Hydro and you have YOLO torps, if you like we saw earlier. Like if you need to like charge and torp.
EWA will never give you that option.
They will never YOLO charge?
I don't think they'll get the option for that. It's not a map that really permits that. Look at the capture lineup. ABC are all over the place. This is probably going to come down to long-range gunfighting and down to the Cleveland-Gatsumata combination, in my opinion.
I have not seen this map since they changed it around. Wow. B is really different, and so is A. They've totally broken up the island chain to the north of A.
Yep. I mean, you played it in Gulf, didn't you?
Maybe, but as a carrier, you don't really care about islands because you fly over them.
Exactly. But it looks like BALT is going southwest A B combination. Looks like they're in fact going to ignore A and ignore B and go to the middle area and hopefully find TWA.
Okay, well, Omega is going for Bravo. Staying as a group, going for B. And this is the thing, if you play Omega, what's your party trick? How do you use Blood Legend in the Cleveland? How do you use your Gneisenau? How do you overcome the fact that the enemy team is using a tier 8 battleship?
You farm it down with a Cleveland. Pretty much. They don't have a radar, so it really is just a matter of Gadja smoking up. You know, if Cleveland gets spotted, Gadja's right in front of it, smoke up, and the Cleveland will just press the radar button and have a chance to catch it, and then you just blow up whatever you find.
Well, the teams are now beginning to split. Gneisenau is pushing along the C column. The Gadajmada is pushing into the B cap, and you'll see that briefly, and then the Cleveland is moving down the 3 column.
Ooh, they're going for the splits. Their confidence against this lineup and the confidence in their individual skilldom.
Not getting caught out. Okay, Shores is spotted by the Gadajmada. And that is Gneisenau fire on the Shores. It's accurate.
Yeah, but he's angled out.
Turn and... Oh, he took a citadel! Oh, wow! That was a delayed... That sucks for the Shores, man. Even if he did have a heal, it's kind of irrelevant now. Lucky opening hit. What's the Shores doing pushing that aggressive, though, in the open seas?
Well, he did have a Gatsumata right next to him and didn't ask for the smoke, so here comes another salvo of AP. He has to dodge with his amazing 960 meters turning radius. But Angel derped the shot a bit.
No hits.
Lead.
Yeah.
Stop poking the island, trying to shoot the Cleveland though.
On and off spotting the scene, now no longer see any of the enemy. It looks like Angelstone is going to move his Gneisenau along with Yoshi EU and maybe fall back on Charlie. Cleveland is going to double back on the island on Echo 3 and rotate north maybe? And then go back up to the north side of the map. So it looks like they've got C, they've established a health lead. They see the North Carolina now. So that's the Gneisenau. Oh, and there's return fire from the NCAL on...
Angelstone he's able to angle in, and the North Carolina really misaimed his salvo, but he got really lucky.
Oh, he hit him pretty hard though. Full set of deep water torps by Yoshi now coming in from the Gadajmada, but the NCAL is turning probably too far to the left.
And you're, well, I mean, Balti's Gatsumata tried to torp down TWA Gatsumata. That was a bit optimistic.
So Angelstone feels committed here. I think he's just gonna charge him and try and torp him right at this rate.
Yeah, he's gonna take the chance of it, but he may have to think twice about it now that when he sees the Gatsumata, unless
the B cap. Yoshi is close to the cap. He can butt reverse now, and that's what he's doing. So he can block B, but Angelstone just feels really committed to going after the Gneisenau right now.
And that's fine. Ooh, both Gachas do catch each other, so
okay, Yoshi smokes up though.
Yep, but the other Gatsumata does counter smoke, but it's too late.
What's the Cleveland? Cleveland's opening fire. He's going to fire some 8 back to HE. The NCAL is in reverse mode. Firing. Man, Gneisenau is taking so much punishment in the nose.
He has more than enough HP to close the distance, though. And he now knows that, but the problem is he doesn't know a safe position for the Gajamada.
Well, okay, if he keeps
Gajamada
reversing, he'll be fine. If he keeps reversing, he knows what the smoke cloud is, he's probably fine, so that's all he's going to do. It's just the Gneisenau that's healing and going full speed, I'm going to torp you. Where's the shores? A, okay.
He's taking a bad fight with Cleveland, but he's delaying the Cleveland from coming here to deal with the Katya, and that's really what Angelstone needs.
What is BALT's DD doing though? I mean, I can see the Mada and the Gneisenau
Sitting in the
are...
bottom of the smoke. He's not going to the island corner to counter the rush of the Gneisenau. And all that North Carolina needs to do for BALT is just literally keep reversing, and the Gatimara goes to the corner of the island.
And then torps the Gneisenau because he has a perfect sight on him. That would be really powerful because it's a predictable sailing path.
Yep, Angelstone currently is hard counted. All the Balt has to do is go around the corner.
I don't see how...
He doesn't even need to.
No, Angelstone on 28k, he's already used his heal. He's already used his damage con. It's like... No, now he's giving broadside. He's torping now because he knows...
He hasn't torped. He's trying to... He's trying to...
He's fired one set of torps on the BALT.
He hasn't torped. Oh, he did?
Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
But that's well out of range.
I think he's desperate because he's desperate because he's on 18k.
He still had the HP to close the distance though.
Oh, you might get one torp. No, the Encal's threading the eye of the needle. He's gonna dodge between the two.
And that's Angelstone about to take one torpedo in the side.
Yep, one TB and that's it. The Angelstone
He's trying to get the other side off though. He will.
Oh man, even the shores is now adding into this. It's like the Gneisenau of Angelstone gets spotted going for Charlie, and then that's basically it. 5 minutes ago, dictated the game because now he's in no other option but to charge. I don't know if Yoshi.
He wasn't forced into it though. He was never forced into it.
That's right.
At any given point, turned away, lost 20,000 HP because he's a German battleship and he doesn't take citadels.
I mean, you got a torp on the Encal. It looks like there's a flooding. Alternatively, Yoshi could have come out, given him a smoke passage to then turn and escape. He didn't need to go full speed like he was there for a few minutes. He could have stopped, reversed, whatever. Mara came in, give him a smoke exit. That's another option.
He didn't need the smoke. All he had to do was turn, lose 20,000 HP. You can make that up with the Cleveland. The Cleveland is beating the Stores. That's all he had to do. And now Yoshi knows that he's got the HP. He needs to stop the North Carolina from engaging in Blood Legend, so that Blood Legend can pick off the Stores, or at least try to, and then...
Sights, it's gone stealth. Oh, he gets him on the last salvo! He was totally blind there. He was blind. So Yoshi's... Is your Encal just burning, not flooding?
I can't...
You can mouse click.
It's just double fire.
Okay. Well, he's being annoying because the Cleveland's spotting him.
He's spotting him because he opened fire against them, and now the Blood Legend knows his HP situation, so he's back into farming. Yeah,
well, he has to, doesn't he? But the thing is, this is where he sees... Doesn't. Well, he's at such a distance that he can probably angle pretty well. 9k, 8k, oh...
The thing is though, the North Carolina just needs to hit, because he will lull pen the 25mm.
Yeah, but on 5k health, I think...
Yep, and that's the Gajamada taking gunfights at this kind of an HP, not an advantageous fight.
Oh yeah, 8k. I don't know, if I was the Encal, I probably, I mean it's hindsight because probably came this way to help his shores, but I would have gone along the side of his own Mada and fought Yoshi. You know, come on the east side of B and go for the cap.
Fire.
Yeah. That's it. Wow, okay, I mean, I think Omega, I don't want to say they got lucky, but I feel like, you know, their BB kind of somewhat misplayed-ish.
Angelstone had the opportunity of getting out of that alive, but of course that does not play to the Gneisenau's advantage. You really could see there that the TWA, they didn't really... The Cleveland was going to 1 versus 1 beat the Steers, simply due to player skill, due to the HP advantage he obtained early, and due to the fact that he's a Cleveland compared to Steers. That was pretty much a given. So what Angelstone really did there was say, alright, well I'm a tier 7, if I can take down a tier 8 with me, my tier 8 can be activated in the game, my tier 8 will absolutely decimate your tier 7 cruisers, which was true, and he'll absolutely tear apart a Gajamada using the superior gameplay skill and the knowledge that these players have, compared to Balti in this case. Balti did it right. They tried to, after being put in such a disadvantageous position, sure they did it right.
And now, okay, so now Omega's playing actually really well. They're not going in for the NCAL spot and kill. Cleveland from Blood Legends going for A. The Gadash Mata is keeping a healthy distance and is going towards Charlie. And then they're just going to go for cap control and long range spotting.
Yep. Because they do know that a North Carolina can, at any given point, make a Cleveland disappear. By the power and the sheer virtue of Lolpen.
And this is the NCAL is going to have a hard time now because the Cleveland will only ever engage at like extreme distances to make it easier to dodge AP shots. And the Mata, if he's smart, will never allow the NCAL to come within detection range. And actually, the NCAL is now running in risk of eating deep water torps.
Well, one set's already passed.
No, second set's incoming, but he might thread the eye of the needle though.
I can't see him yet, so he's gonna see them in his face right about now, and he should be reasonably safe. Yeah, he's definitely safe.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Even with a pretty risky turn there, but he was safe. He should have realised that the guy was going towards C.
I mean, he's got a lot of health. He's back up to 30k, but I don't see how he wins. I mean, like, he will never catch the Mata, so what does he do? Does he go Bravo and then hard turn into Alpha and just try and find the Cleveland and force it?
Yep, that's what he should do. He knows both deep water sets have gone. He's perfectly safe to do whatever maneuvers he wants. And he really just needs to try to catch up to the Cleveland, which by now is probably just going to sit around the corner of H2, because 2 versus 1, point advantage, North Carolina can never get the caps on time.
So go BA.
Yep, just go cap B, and hope you don't get BM reset by the Gadzimata like he's doing now. I mean, they're just poking him right now.
Okay.
Just saying, I know where you are, I know what you're trying, we're just gonna keep you away.
Does he see the Cleveland? No, probably not.
He sees where the shells come from.
Yeah, Cleveland's holding his fire now because he knows there's a direct line of sight on him. So the Cleveland is in the open. He's on like Golf 3, Foxtrot 3. So he's just not going to open fire, which is by far the smartest thing he can do.
Yeah, and he just needs to now get tailed by the Gato, who's still trying to poke holes in the back of the ship. Sets a fire. But that's the last deal that the North Carolina used to counter the fire now.
Yeah, because the Cleveland's spotting the NCAL, which is allowing the Gadash Mata to fire blind over the island.
Yep. And now, Blood Legend is just going to go somewhere else.
Distance is 12 kilometers to the NCAL. So, I mean, he definitely, it's...
Cleveland's faster, way faster. NCAL's 27.5, Cleveland's, what, 33?
Wow, and the Mata's still being obnoxious, firing high over the island, preventing the cap.
That must feel bad. That must feel so frustrating. And now the Cleveland is BMing him as well.
It's just like... yeah, Cleveland is about to go behind the island, and the Gadash Mata is about to come into the open. So they're going to basically swap roles. The Mata's going to spot, and then the Cleveland's going to start long-range lobbing.
Yep. This must be such an infuriating experience for the North Carolina. They're sitting there. I can't get the cap. We're down on points. We've got 2.5 minutes left, and these two asshats are just sitting there poking holes in my ship.
Thing
and
is,
I can't see them.
You took an NCAL, alright? You took a Gadash Mata. I understand that. But why the shores? Like, is there not a better cruiser choice that you could have gone with? Yeah, now the Cleveland's opening fire on the NCAL. As we say, they've swapped roles.
Well, you want the damage output in this case, and you put a lot of trust in your Armada to do the damage, and it is... the Mata is even BMing from behind this time.
And the Cleveland even uses his radar because he's within range, so now he can just keep harassing.
Yeah. Just using his rear turrets to poke at the North Carolina, and you see the points going down. The North Carolina is never going to catch that with the time left in the game. In this case, you really see the bolts put their
He can fire with the main guns in a brief moment here. Oh man, that's just that. We need to call PETA. This is animal abuse.
Well, he's gonna shoot the island now again, I think. Ooh, nope, went over his head.
And that's it. Oh, well done to Omega then. It was random in the middle, but at the end it was just clinical closure.
Yep. And in a way, they did get lucky. In a way, Angelstone, you could say got lucky they got the second torp hit. You could also say got unlucky he didn't get the first torp hit. But He traded a tier 7 battleship for killing a tier 8 battleship, and they got the HP advantage early on against Stewars, knowing that Blood Legend would easily defeat Stewars.